kickoff show to share with you my latest selection of sort of essential vintage and contemporary jewelry and the cool way with which we're going to style everything today. Just to give you a little background. Hi, Joshua. I've recently joined Luxury Promise, started doing some shows and segments over the summer, and now have a weekly format. I've been in the jewelry business for over 20 years, like 24 years actually, having found my passion for jewelry in Hong Kong while I was living there for 5 years in the 90s, and really love to teach people about collecting jewelry. I love to teach people about buying jewelry in a mindful way so that over time they build something that they love versus the whole slew of pieces I have for sale from clients right now that they no longer love. And the good part is that a lot of those pieces are signed, so when they do sell, clients will, realize real money from them versus an unsigned piece of jewelry which amortizes the minute you walk out the door. That being said, we all want to have room for that impulse purchase. We're traveling and moving around, and we want to buy something special that has sentimental value. But I just sort of overall try to get my clientele who, for me, it's all about the relationship and building a collection with them over time to be thoughtful in their purchases. And, my rule of thumb always is that everything you buy should stand alone. But how great is it as you build things that they all work well together? So that being said, I'll get started. Joshua's put up that, you can pay with all major debit and credit cards and split payments up to 20,000 British pounds, but you must have full availability on your credit card. The only thing that is not included is export out of the United States, so any duties and customs VATs will have to be calculated post-show. Right now the pieces are good to ship domestically in the United States, and with that I'm going to get started with the first piece today, which will be ASC 5438. Joshua, ASC 5438, which is going to be the Marina B two-tone 18 karat car. It's from the car collection choker. I'm going to wait till it gets pulled up, but I'm going to put it on my neck right now so you can see. And I'm starting with a foundation where I'm going to build a story from here. I always love pieces that have no diamonds on them because it makes them super wearable, but this, as the other chokers that I have in my collection right now, they're impossible to find in the marketplace, and there's real scarcity. So I really look at these beauties as major collector's items right now. Yes, this is the Marina B black and yellow gold. So it's black and steel and 18 karat yellow gold choker. And you can see the beautiful workmanship in the back. There's a steel insert. And it's nice because you can wear it in different places on your neck. You can wear it up high, you can wear it down low. It's a good piece no matter what your age is, also because for some people it hides the neck, for other people it stands out on your neck. But as we know, Marina B created this car collection in the 1980s. And for those of you who are not aware, Marina B is Marina Bulgari, who we've talked about her before, that she was originally took over when her father passed away. She and her cousins took over the Bulgari as a business, and then she decided to leave in the early 70s and start her own business in 1978. And one of her first collections was the Onda collection, and this is a little bit of a later collection called the Car collection. And as you see with the collections of all these designers, not only is it a motif for this beautiful, very flexible choker, so again, very comfortable to wear, but what happened is that this becomes very recognizable to Marina B because she took this motif, and you'll see it on earrings, on bracelets, on, a whole collection of jewelry, not just on one item. And that is how, most, Bulgari and a lot of the high jewelry houses took geometric shapes and designs and took a motif and built out entire collections in the 80s. It was really like a brilliant use of one design concept that became, usable for a wide range of jewelry, but also created that recognizable signature look of that particular brand. And this is a very signature look. I think you might remember last week or the week before, I showed you a yellow gold, and where the black steel is, we had diamond accents in that version. So right now we have two beautiful car necklaces available. And to add to that layer, we have ASC 5426, which is also a really great standalone. This was a signature motif that was recognizable to Marina B. It was sort of like a combination of an acorn and a heart, but this sort of became her emblem. And she used this motif in so much of her jewelry. If you're ever able to look through the book of Marina B, I would say this is really the most recognizable, almost like her signature motif that is Marina B. And if we put it on, you can see the length of it is 32.5 inches. So it's a nice long chain. Look how beautifully it layers with the choker. And then if you want to double it, I actually think this is a great necklace just to be, everybody has their everyday necklace that they don't take off. And just to show you the clasp on this one, it's hidden, which all fine jewelry should be made that way, with a hidden clasp. And if I can open it up, I'm gonna show you just how cool this is as a double necklace. So I'm going to take off this choker right now. And I think, just as like having a unique sense of style, this makes for a really, really pretty, as you can see, I'm having a really easy time putting this on. Makes for a very pretty, am I all tangled here? We have Victoria with us here today, again, who's helping me. Thank God for Victoria, or else we wouldn't be here today. But anyway, if you jigger it around, you can see that, most people that wear a gold chain, to me, this is like sort of a very unique individualistic style of like a necklace that you could leave on every day and not take it off. You can wear the motif up high. I'm just getting worse and worse with this as I move on with this necklace. You can wear it up. Yeah, you can wear it up high with the choker, and then put a choker on for a layer. Again, it's about the layering situation here. And to add another piece, I can use my sweater to quickly hide things today instead of take them off. We have ASC 5182. I can get it over my head. And, talk about like an essential that's so easy to wear. We have this little Cartier with the Savorite eyes. Really pretty. It's ASC 5182, Joshua. ASC 5182. So it's the Cartier necklace, and it's a tassel pendant that's suspended on Cartier's black cord. The pendant itself is about 2.5 inches in length. This piece is from the 90s. Think about how far and wide Cartier built out their Panther collection and how many different designs they had that encompassed the Cartier Panther collection, even down to some pieces that only have like the black lacquer motif on them, which is also considered the Cartier Panther collection. So this one, let's see, we have 6 tassels. It's a gold pendant on the original black cord, and you can adjust it in the back by moving it backwards and forwards. So again, another great, talk about standalone. Maybe it's time to get the Marina B chain off. Give us a second, because then we're going to layer something really cool on and start a whole Cartier story.
It's hidden. So we gotta find it.
So now we have a hidden class to remove the Marina B so that we can move on to the next piece.
There you go.
Oh, just pull it. I don't want to yank you.
We need a professional dresser for this show. Wish I had a professional dresser at home with me every day too. Would be a nice addition. So just to add like another cool piece of Cartier to show you the layer, we have ASC 5372, which is a gold twisted, like fluted choker that I'm putting on upside down, which isn't going to help. I'm just going to show it to you up close first. I've never had anything like this before. I think it's super cool. It's like a gold twisted torque from Cartier. It's probably from the 1980s. It has little diamonds and bezels just to give it a little accent. So it's not, you know, I think it might have been just too plain if there was no accent on it. And to me, I love that it's signed Cartier, and I love that it's so unique. It's not like a totally recognizable, or you see that it's Cartier. If we put it on, look how great this story starts to be, and totally different from the stories we've looked at before. We have, you know, a Cartier tassel, we have the Cartier, but then again, you're going out, you know, what's, you know, torques in general, like buying a gold torque and hanging something off of it are so hot right now. And this one has been around for years, made in the 1980s, and really, I think just super clean, very chic. And you know, you can see the whole curve of the construction so that it lays beautifully on your neck. Really very pretty done like this. And then to add another piece to it, we can add ASC 5101 and really get our Cartier story going with just this long, a big favorite of mine, another, you know, essential that I love as a long chain because it's impactful. It's the Cartier equestrian link chain. The length on this one is 31.5 inches. So to double it, you do need, you know, a neck that's sort of on the smaller side. But I always, you know, love pieces that you can wear several different ways. And now I have a whole Cartier story going on. I'm going to take off my kitty and show you how you can just, you know, have all these different pieces working together. Like this is a great layer also. Cartier chain, fluted, and then if I take this off, I'm going to show you the link up close just so you can see how pretty this link is. And again, very timeless. I mean, this chain is from the 70s and it's so relevant now. I mean, we all love and gravitate towards, you know, 70s jewelry. The weight on this one's 58 grams. Obviously, as we said, set in yellow gold. But just to give you an idea of how nice this looks when you double, I'm going to take this off and put this on. You want to close this one? Just so we can... Or semi-close.
Semi-close. I don't want to close it all the way.
So, all right. So maybe we're not closing it today, but you can sort of see how beautifully it doubles, and then you could wear this up high. You could wear this here. So to me, if I had this chain, I would leave this on as my everyday necklace doubled. And then when I'm wearing an outfit where I need a long chain, I would take it down and wear it as a long chain too. So now we have the gold Cartier chain on, and a nice natural segue for me is these Van Cleef and Arpels front-facing hoops. And this one is ASC 5496. And just to, you know, to show you how beautifully it all works together. No diamonds, chic, sophisticated, super wearable. Looks good, right? This is ASC 5496. Hi, Rena. So yes, it's a whole new, I'm trying to get a fresh new look for today. We have some Cartier stories going on, and I love a little twist. I have a couple of front-facing hoops. I love a little twist of a Van Cleef. You can see like the vine, like, sort of like a roped. And it's interesting when I even say the word rope, you see the influence of rope throughout, whether it was Hermes, Van Cleef, and all the houses, and how, the influence of hardware, rope, plays out in jewelry. I'm going to put it on again. What do you think? It's a good look, right? We just put this on and then add the black kitty back in, and I think we have a... Can we close this? Because I like the whole story with the black kitty on. Right? I think we need a kitty cat too.
Over this guy. My hands are like...
So I lost my glasses and I have these dark frames on now and I can't decide. So I'm looking into the camera. What do you think, Rena? Are we keeping these? We need to find gold frames again.
I like it.
Yeah? Doesn't want to go?
Yeah, I just did my nails yesterday, so
Oh.
I'm like,
Okay.
my nails are not working with me.
Okay. Yeah, it's a little tricky, but they did it in a way that there's an invisible clasp on this one. So let's see what we can do here. All right. Just to give you, without putting it all on again, like imagine the kitty layered into this whole story, and it's just, very easy day into evening look. The Van Cleef hoops are from the 1970s. They have French maker marks on them. As I said, they're 1.5 inch in length. The weight is 34 grams, so 17 grams each. So they're super comfortable on the ear. They're not too heavy. And the drop is about 1.5 inch from the top to here. Yes, I agree. I think the gold ones go more with my jewelry too. So every time I look now, I'm like, I just see these glasses coming at me. Anyway, hopefully, maybe after I'm done with this, I'll run out and find gold frames again. So moving on with our Cartier story, I'm going to show a really pretty set of, again, they're recognizable, but not totally recognizable, Cartier tricolor rings. I mean, look how pretty these rings are. It's ASC 5509. I think I'm gonna have to turn the camera so you can see this better, just to get a close-up of these tricolor rings. So these rings are like a 5 3/4 to 6 in size. They're 1980s, and this is like a great wedding band replacement. And, an everyday wearable, you don't take them off. Yeah, I agree with you. So I think you should come here so we can go shopping when the show's over, Rena. Are you nearby? I think actually you're in London. So yeah, I happen to love these tricolor rings. And again, very easy to wear. To me, so much cooler than a diamond wedding band, for your casual band. Like summertime, most people don't wear their diamond jewelry as much, and this is a great wedding band replacement. Or if you have really small fingers, it's just, you can wear it on a different finger and just make it a super fun ring also. Let's see what else I can tell you about them. It features about 30.3 carats of diamonds, which are GHI color and VS clarity. Obviously in 18 karat gold, French. And, I think just really like an easy, effective, add to your wardrobe, wear them every day, very comfortable set of Cartier rings. Moving from there, I'm going to add an 18 karat bangle that I have, which is ASC 5510. And actually, I'm going to put it on the same hand as the rings, because why not? just to start, adding to the story. So now we have a bracelet on, we have our Cartier rings. And, ovals and circles are probably the thing that people gravitate. They aren't probably. They are the shape that people gravitate as a design element more than any other shape. So, circles are sort of the continuity of life, infinity. I don't know why, but, if you look up studies, women are drawn to circles. People are drawn to circles more than any other shape. So I kind of love this retro vibe to this bracelet, but it is modern day. It's not new, but it's modern Italian 18 karat gold jewelry. And let's see what we have as information on here. The inner circumference is about 6.5 inch wrist. Ellen, if you're watching, this could be a good one for you to go with that modern wave bracelet. So it's, early 2000s probably. And you have the overlapping ovals here. And again, to me, it just has a very cool, works with your vintage, works with your modern jewelry vibe to it, made out of 18 karat. And we can start our bracelet story right now from here. And from that, add the modern wave bracelet, which is ASC 5379. So now we start getting that story going, trying to show the hand like this, and you can sort of start to see how I'm building this story out. This is our 18 karat gold modern wave bracelet. It's got a wave design, and I have actually added that to my own personal collection I offer to my clients, because everyone for so many years collected stacks and stacks of bangles, bracelets, stretchies, and it's a very linear straight line. And what I think is really, modernizes your jewelry right now is to add that curve in. I think it really makes it more current, but yet it's not trendy. It's still timeless. We can make these to size. This one is more for a 6-inch wrist. It's solid in construction, so it weighs, how much does it weigh? It's about 37 grams of gold. So we make it solid because you can also inquire about ordering these encrusted with diamonds. What better holiday gift than one plain yellow gold one and one encrusted with diamonds. And as with all the pieces I'm showing you today, I invite you to reach out to me on Instagram and ask questions. This is a platform to start the conversation and build an audience and find out what you're all interested in seeing. If there are things that people are looking for, please feel free to tell me. But my Instagram's at Amy Segal Jewelry, and it's a good place to start the conversation and, learn more about what I do and what you are interested in, collecting. And from there, I will add the diamond knot ring, which is ASC 5503. Again, another piece that I offer that I've made personally and offer for sale, because it's another timeless design inspired by the knot. So here we go again, knots, ropes, ovals, all timeless elements that we never grow tired of. And it was recently in Bergdorf Goodman, and it was so interesting to see how many designers this season launched, an updated modern version of knot rings. So, everyone's inspired from something, and I think that, from history, everyone's inspired from history, and people draw what they look to create from what they see from the past. And it was just kind of cool to see all the variations on knots and torques that are going on in the jewelry department right now. This 18 karat gold ring can be ordered in rose gold, white gold, or yellow gold. It has about 2.17 carats of diamonds. It's a size 6, this particular one, and we can order it to size. So I even had a client buy it as a pinky ring. I mean, I think it has super cool attitude as a pinky ring. What do you guys think? Any input, Rena? Or Ellen, are you on there? So anyway, so yes, now I'm starting to, build a story on my wrist. And to that, we're going to add we're going to add a vintage 18 karat gold Italian link bracelet, ASC 5140. And look how beautiful that is next to the modern wave bracelet. So I like to segue into the new piece, but show you how I'm sort of stacking options. I love the cut on this bracelet. It sort of has a, you know, an angular cut on the top of it. It's 18 karat gold. And let's see what else. The length of this one, I feel like this one is it's 7.5 inches in length. It's from the 1960s and stamped 750, which would obviously make it 18 karat. It's 63 grams of gold. And, you know, a classic design, but, you know, a timeless. To me, if you don't have a chunky gold bracelet in your arsenal right now, here's the opportunity, because these never go out of style. And it sort of looks like a jumbo curb chain bracelet to me also. So I really kind of love the look as it goes flying off my wrist onto the floor. You know, it's a good place for it also. So let's move on to the next piece. We have a Bulgari Tubagas steel and gold stud bracelet, ASC 5512, Joshua. ASC 5512. And let's see how that one stays on my wrist with the stack. Again, I'm leaving it on with my modern wave bracelet. If you remember, we had the choker version of this a couple of months ago. And now we just have the flexible. So you have the total flexible Tubagas stretch of stainless steel. And although a lot of you think, oh, it's stainless steel and gold, remember stainless steel is even harder to work in than yellow gold because of the melting point of stainless steel versus gold. So it's quite hard to, you know, it looks effortless, but, you know, there's no soldering when it comes to Tubagas with Bulgari. So just see how beautifully designed. And I love the gold grommet. It sort of has that Valentino. I wonder who got inspired there. They really ran with the gold grommets. Can't even figure out where the stainless steel Tubagas. This one, well, it's flexible. So you can have a 7-inch wrist, but you could also have a 4.5-inch wrist. So it's really, you know, in a resting place, I think we found
6.
that it was a 6. And I'm a 6. So, although it crosses over with me, but there's so much flexibility and it's so comfortable. It's very easy to wear. I mean, whether you have a tiny wrist or you have, as a matter of fact, I have one client, another Lisa, who really loves this bracelet, who has an even smaller wrist than I do. So, and then others that, you know, this could definitely, if someone has a 7-inch wrist, this would also fit as well, because you can see, even on me, there's overlap in the back. Any more questions, Lisa, on this one? Oh, hi, Lisa. So I'm so happy you came onto the show. This is a good one. So anyway, so moving on to the next piece. So looks really great with my modern wave bracelet. And we start putting them all together. And I'm getting without words as I see friends coming on now. We'll move on to the next bracelet. We're going to add one more Bulgari stretchy. So of course you would be asking what the size is, Lisa, because you have the tiniest wrist. This next bracelet would probably not be for you, but is also Bulgari. And this one's
Also approximately 6.
gold and stainless. And if you wear it in the front, it crosses over. Oh, the date of the steel Tubagas is probably 80s. You know, a lot of the Tubagas was, you know, 70s, 80s. But this one is yellow gold and stainless. And this is, you know, I would say you need a little bit of a larger size wrist for this one. I would, you know, say starting at a 6.5 to 7. But it's nice because it crosses over if you want to wear it this way in the front. This is ASC where are we on this?
First one.
ASC 5477. But if you want to have a clean look and sort of have your bracelet party going, you have ASC 5477. You can wear it on this side also and just sort of line them all up together. It's good, right? Thank you. Again, so you can wear this one crossed over in the front. I'll take this one off so you can see this one on alone. I'm going to take off the wave bracelet too, so you can get a view of this one. And, you know, very pretty to wear alone, very pretty to wear with your other bracelets. So the next next one is ASC 4991. And we're moving back into a little Cartier today and a little rose gold story because this has been a longtime favorite of mine. I call it the Cartier pom-pom necklace, but it's part of the Nouvelle Vague collection. And the drapery, which used all the ball chain, but I love the pom-poms on the end. And this little piece here, you can move it up and down to create the lariat closing, you know, wherever you want, because it also has a clasp in the back. And, you know, for those of you who don't like just, you know, very chunky pieces of jewelry, this is super pretty. Really just has a great impact on. I'm going to try to close it because I realize we're adding some more rose gold to this story today. We're going to add, okay, let's see if I can do this. Let's talk about this piece meanwhile. The length on it is 22 inches. Neither one of us are very good at closing necklaces today. I think we have to get a professional necklace person on the show to help. Okay, so there we go. So I'm going to take these off, clean it up here, and this is a great standalone. I love this piece. It's feminine, but it's impactful. It's very recognizable, Cartier. I love the little pom-poms on the end. If you remember, there's a ring that we call it the Shake Shake ring that has this feel to it also. And just a little info about it. It is from, you know, early 2000s. It has signed Cartier. This lariat piece here that's embellished with diamonds, you can move it up and down. It opens in the back and you can move it up and down depending on where you want the lariat to close. It is 22 inches in length, which is a nice length. I love things that are 22 inches because it sort of pulls your visual away from your neck. And the weight is 41.5 grams. ASC 4991. Can see that really great picture, Joshua. That's a good one that's up there. I don't know what happens every time we upload new pictures. They don't seem to get uploaded. I think there's a technology glitch going on here. What do you think, Rena? This is a keeper. This is really, you know, just a sweet, beautiful, very recognizable, simplicity of design. You know, when I say simplicity of design, that's another, you know, buzzword that I use for pieces that you don't get tired of. When things are over designed and they have too much going on, you can get very, you know, enamored with them in the moment and be very tired of them pretty quickly, from my experience. So to add to that, we're gonna add a Crivelli modern long chain that is 34.25 inches in length. It's ASC 5513. And what I love about this necklace is we have all these beautiful, I'm gonna give you a little close-up of beautiful diamond segments. I mean, there's full pave work, like three-dimensional pave work with little diamond baguettes in the middle. So, and the quality's there. It's all DEF color, VS clarity stones, set in 18 karat. It's, again, on the delicate spectrum of jewelry that has impact. For those of you who don't always like everything to, you know, but look at that story. Like, if we decide to like put that all together, how beautiful does that all work together? And then I'm going to show you some other fun things, because you can also take the Crivelli necklace, and it's a lot of diamond work. It looks delicate, but there is a lot of diamond work in this necklace, and the three-dimensional of all the different units that are encrusted in diamonds. But not only you can wear it as a double chain, and I like it sort of just layered on together, you can also lariat this chain, which makes it really fun to wear, and the ability to wear it different ways. So here's the doubled version of it. And I'd love like a choker right here also, like a nice thin little choker. And then we're gonna open it up, and I'm gonna show you the way we lariat it, if I can find the clasp. We might have to substitute Natalia in, because this one's I'm getting my clasps open today. So let's see. I'm gonna put this on, and then watch as you open it up. I can sort of hook it in anywhere, and then you have this very cool lariat, like coming all the way down. Really sexy, fun. You could double it and lariat it also, but it has a lot of utility when you can wear something a lot of different ways depending on the outfit that you're wearing. So, and we have this one in rose gold. We also have one in white gold, and honestly, I think the bomb is to have both of them and just have them all sort of doubled around your neck, like have maybe one doubled around your neck and the other one really long. Well, that was it. I'm going to show you again the paper clip. The reason this is delicate, but it's way more substantive than it looks, is because of the pave work on the links. I'm going to try to get this off, and I'm going to double the camera back again. Check this out, Rena. Okay, so here you can see the link, and I'm going to turn the link around. See this one up close? Look how it's not only both sides, it's on the side also. So no matter what happens, and I love when you do buy a necklace, how you bought necklaces and there's something set, and the minute it flips, it doesn't look good? That's the attention to detail here that a company like Crivelli takes into account. You have the finishing, look at the diamond baguette set in the middle, and then the pave work on both sides. It's beautiful. Really beautiful. And their pave work is just really, you see how beautiful it's, how many carats of diamonds do we have in this? Yeah, we have 6.08 carats of diamonds. The length of the chain is 34.25 inches. So you can do a lot with this chain. I actually, I think it's a great layering piece. It's a great standalone for people who don't want chunky jewelry, but they want to put on a piece of jewelry. Look at this just as a standard long chain. I mean, it's very impactful on its own. So let's see what we can add to that. We are going to add, another piece of Cartier from the 1940s. Okay, here we go. ASC 5511. Look at this beautiful buckle bangle that has a retro pin on it that is detachable. I'm actually not going to take the pin off right now. If any of you are interested, I'll do it with you on Zoom, because I'm not that good at taking it off and putting it back on. But you can see from the back side there is a pin, signed Cartier here. And this one's definitely for a smaller wrist, although it's climbing up my wrist. So I'd say you could have up to a 7-inch wrist for this bracelet. And it's encrusted beautifully. It's ASC 5511, Joshua. Yeah, I love that one also. Crivelli has the most beautiful chains. So, even just on my black dress right now, it's so impactful. It's not big, heavy, and chunky, but there's a substantial amount of diamond pave work, and doing the pave work where it looks three-dimensional, that is on the sides, that is on both sides, is really, it makes it so finished looking, because no matter what happens, you're running around, it's never going to turn over, and you're going to have certain ones showing diamonds, certain ones not showing diamonds. It shows diamonds everywhere. So Now let's move to this 1940s. Now this bangle here, funny enough, is retro from the 40s, and it is constructed in 14 karat gold. For those of you who know your history a little bit, we were just coming out of the Great Depression in 1939, and then in the 40s, we moved into World War II, where, metals, we had scarcity, economic conditions, and jewelry houses started becoming scrappy with ways to bring costs down, use less metal, and a lot of the houses constructed pieces in that time in 14 karat gold. So this one has a beautiful invisible set motif in emerald cut sapphires with 2 diamonds in the center. The inner circumference measures 6.25 inches. As we said, it's from the 1940s. And, just really a beautiful example of a buckle bracelet. I mean, you saw Gucci made a lot of buckle bracelets as well. So it was, this is a very recognizable design that a lot of the jewelry houses used over time. But the detachable pin, because pins were very popular in the 40s, all sorts of pins going into hats, into shoes, into, it was a very popular design element. So to take this pin and also be able to wear it separately, you again have the duality of being able to have a bracelet, but being able to put this pin on a, on a lapel or on a dress. You can wear it both ways. What do you guys think? Is this a yay or a we love? Moving on to the next one, we're going to go back to one of my favorite, ASC 5364. And it's funny, when I first saw this particular Bulgari stainless steel choker, something I've never seen before, we have shown this before. And if you see it up close, you see the diamond baguette at the top and then this cameo. Initially with the cameo, you think it's going to make it have a traditional vibe to it, but to me, it sort of gives it like a little bit of a rock and roll, like a mod vibe to it. Very Italian. And I don't know, just a really, I love the simplicity. Yeah, and the movement of the cameo on there. This is ASC 5364. I have to say I was slow to the take on this one. This was, not my favorite for a while. And I think it's only because I didn't put it on my neck. Mm-hmm. I think that when you see just a photo of it, you're like, oh, cameos, I'm not so sure. But this one, I love the little cherubs in the design. You have the 18 karat gold front here. And it's
Art Deco.
Yeah, it really does have like a very Art Deco feel to it. It's very wearable. It's not too dressy, but it's very chic and sophisticated. To me, like if I was going to do a choker, you can wear, and it's always great when you have the adjustable back. Still no picture coming up. I don't know what's up, Joshua, why the pictures are not connecting. Okay. So again, my favorite tuba gauze from Bulgari is when you have the adjustable back, because it really gives you a lot of flexibility as to how you're going to wear it. From both as you get older and may not like wearing things as high on your neck, but also with whatever outfit you're wearing. You might want to wear something high. You might want, oh, there we go. You might want to wear it at the nape of your neck. This is ASC 5364, a beautiful example of stainless steel. Again, I challenge you guys to go out and start Googling and looking for stainless steel Bulgari chokers, vintage ones anyway. They are very hard to find now, and there is total scarcity. So this is really a great collector's item, and we're super excited to have it, and I think it's a great holiday gift for somebody. What do you guys think? Good. I know, at first I couldn't see the pictures, so I was, after we spend all this time uploading, and then the pictures weren't uploading. But what do you think of this choker? This is a great holiday gift for somebody. And also, like the necklace, you have the choker on, and then you start to layer chain below, but you have a great blazer on and an open neck. You don't need anything else with this. The testament is that everything stands alone, but you can build on when you're in the mood to have a layered look together. You can build on and wear them all together. You can see the construction. It's like sort of like stainless steel slinky. So it's very comfortable on the neck. It doesn't, when we call it a choker, sometimes people think it's going to choke your neck, but the adjustability in the back makes it so comfortable. And as with all their construction, they do it at an angle so that it sits closer on the top part of your neck. And as it gets wider, it angles outward. So to add to that, I always like to show the New York City favorite, which is ASC 5139. This is a 14 karat, not 18 karat. Diamond illusion tennis necklace. This has been a fan favorite here this year in New York, as you can see. I'll put it on first so you can get an idea. While we're pulling up ASC 5139. So when you put this on, it looks like a really important diamond tennis necklace, and it looks very, very expensive. That's the illusion. The illusion is that we have set diamonds in the bezel all the way around the front, but in the back, it's etched gold. I'm gonna take it off and show you. This one's about 16.5 inches in length. It's actually set in 14 karat gold. Yes, you have it right there. Oh, you have the cushion shaped diamond. That's interesting. Huh. I guess our numbers got messed up. I actually do have the cushion shape also. This one happens to be the round bezel, so I think we have the wrong SKU number on this one. We pulled up the cushion shape. But, again, you can reach out to us for an exact price point. The price point is similar, so it's not really such a big deal. But I'm going to show you the illusion for those of you who haven't tuned in before. You can see how in the bottom part of the necklace you have all the diamonds, and then in the back part of the necklace you have the etched gold. But because it's all bezels all the way around, it's completely finished, it makes it look very fine. It makes it look expensive. The quality of the diamonds in these are probably GH color, SI. It's kind of a play on a look for the money. It's not about, when I do my regular diamond tennis necklaces and we do, tight G color, VS or SI quality, depending on what the client is looking for. But it's really has a very bright, impactful, looks like a lot more than what it is, diamond tennis necklace. I'm looking to see what we're segueing into next so that I can see to leave this on and just add the next piece. And we're going to move into a pair of earrings, which is ASC 5371. So now I have on my marquee hoop ASC 5371. There's a right and a left from Crivelli. Now we add on a pair of great, day into evening diamond hoops. I'm going to show you these up close also. These are 2.08 carats of diamonds. It's a marquee shape. The length from the top of the ear to here is about 2 inches. I'm going to give you a close-up. You can see the diamond work is both on the inside. I love when the inside of a hoop is finished also. And in true Crivelli form, they angle the top of the earring so that there's a right and a left. But just look how beautiful. So this earring here is EF color VS quality stones. It's very high quality, very well constructed. It's always very elegant when earrings are made with a right and a left, especially in hoops, because a lot of people have flat ears and they need a little bit of an assist with the angle. It just makes them sit and lay better on your ear. But this is, again, you have ASC 5371, the elongated hoop in the marquee shape. And I'm going to show you another variation on Crivelli right now. 2-inch drop on this one. I also love ASC 5370, which is really a beauty that frames your face. And it's because of the shape. Again, like all these shapes are simple in this is like an infinity shape. So it's a very classical shape with a modern twist. Look how pretty these Crivelli hoops look on. I mean, beautiful. I think they totally frame the face. This is a great holiday earring, but not too dressy that it's not, it can be black tie, but it's really, you could go to a luncheon in this, you could go to a holiday party in these earrings. They're, they just sort of frame the face. It's ASC 5370. And it's sort of a twisted figure 8 infinity shape. The length from the top here to the bottom is 2.5 inches. And the total weight is 17.6 grams of gold. And again, just showing some modern twists you have on your, you have on your tennis necklace, you have on a chain, you start to layer, all these pieces look really great together. And you're ready to go out, and they all stand alone. Again, if you just went out in the earrings, you would have nothing. You would need to put nothing else on, right? Mm-hmm. So, showing one more fabulous item. We really went through a lot of pieces today, huh?
We did.
I love this Fern Freeman. My friend Fern is a designer who retails and has been in business longer than I have. She's an amazingly talented designer. And this is an 18 karat gold dome ring. And every time I wear this, people ask me, are you wearing like a million different bands or is that one ring? This is actually ASC 5490. And it can be made to order in any size. This one here feels like it's probably like a size 6.5. It's 2.64 carats of diamonds, ASC 5490, and it's just a very cool modern twist. I'm going to show you the close-up of all the different links so that you can see. Look at all the different, it looks like 1, 2, 3, like 7 different rings all in one. And you can order this to size. It's a multi-band. It's sort of like, instead of buying 7 rings, it's all, and it just, it's an impact ring. It's got a great impact statement. I need to get rid of that painting. It's killing me in the background. But you can wear it on any finger. You can have it sized and ordered to wear on anything. You do need longer fingers though for this ring, I will admit, unless you wear it on your middle finger. But really, I whenever I'm wearing this around in the city, people are constantly stopping me on every level of, from the girl who I've walked into the store, I'm trying on a dress, who's helping me, to my girlfriends. Everybody wants us to know about this ring, so I thought I'd share this with you today. And as always, just bring on our beautiful favorite that I also just got some pricing. This is a 32-inch length of our ASC 5048 32-inch length Crivelli chain, just to finish our look for today. So before we go out, maybe we'll put on a little modern wave and get our, whole look going for today. We're all ready to go out. We have our bracelet on, and we have our last Crivelli, which has been a staple in our shows because we love the twist on hardware, because everybody loves the twist on the industrial hardware, ASC 5048. This one is 32 inches in length and is encrusted in diamonds on the end. And as we've always talked about, the multiple ways you can wear it. I'm doubling it now and putting it on as a lariat. You can wear it long, you can wear it short, you can really just adjust it, and it can be ordered upon inquiry if you need a little bit longer length. It can be ordered in 34 and 36 inch lengths. I just inquired for someone, so I do have pricing if you reach out to me and you think you need a longer length for it. But you can see all the different ways that you can wear this chain. I sort of love it, with a long dress. You put this on the inside. I love this look also with the hardware really right up at your neck, and then you can see just the chain sort of coming straight down the middle of the dress. I was telling someone last time how I was in a dressing room. I came out in a cocktail dress with the necklace on this way, and they only wanted to know, does that necklace come with the dress? Is that part of the dress? Because, it's, to me, this is one of your staple. I love pieces from Crivelli. There's earrings that I had seen in the beginning of my career in early 2000s that they still sell as popular today as they did back in 2000. So to me, that means something's a good investment when you go in the direction of contemporary jewelry. Anything else I can share with you, or anything else anyone wants to revisit before we sort of wrap it up for today and wish everyone who's in the United States a happy Thanksgiving? And thank Joshua for your help today. We did well today, right, Joshua? It was pretty seamless. We got through it. We went through a lot of pieces today. I think, how many pieces did we have?
22.
Wow, we went through 22 pieces today. So all of these great choices for the holiday. Please feel free to reach out to me. Thank you, Rena. Reach out to me with more questions. I'm so happy to continue the conversation. Looking forward to building a community here with you at Luxury Promise and share all things jewelry.